A venomous snake quietly crawled into the man's room, but the man didn't notice it at all. Just as the man was about to finish the final design drawing, the snake suddenly crawled straight onto his leg. The very next second, a sharp, unbearable pain shot through his leg, and the man collapsed straight onto the floor. Fearing that he might die right there, the man hurried to the main villa to seek help from his family. But when he ran step by step to his family, what he received was his mother's harsh scolding and his adopted brother's fake concern. They claimed the man was just desperate for family attention and was pretending to have been bitten by a venomous snake. The adopted son feared that his mother might believe him, so he spoke up again, saying he was only an adopted child, unlike his brother, who was their mother's biological son. Seeing the wronged look on the adopted son's face, the mother felt an instant wave of pity. She quickly said that even without blood ties, the adopted son was still her real son. As if to prove her words, she kicked the man aside without hesitation, showing no concern for his pale face. The sister standing nearby looked at the man collapsed on the ground, as the mother ordered him to be thrown out without giving him any chance to explain. Looking at his heartless family, the man was overwhelmed with despair. Dragging his snake-bitten leg, he slowly left the villa step by step, feeling his body grow weaker and weaker. He pulled out his broken phone and called the hospital, asking them to come pick him up from the villa area immediately. As soon as he finished speaking, the man passed out. When he opened his eyes again, he found himself in a hospital ward. After hearing the nurses talking, he realized that a venomous snake like that could never appear in the city. Thinking of how the adopted son had framed him, the man finally understood that everything that happened today was his plan, meant to make their mother hate him and eventually drive him out of the family. Before he could fully process it, the doctor appeared with the medical report and said the toxins in his body had been controlled. But the most serious issue was not the snake bite. After hearing this, the man hurriedly took the report and discovered he had a severe blood clotting disorder and leukemia. He urgently needed a suitable bone marrow match, or his life would be in serious danger. Looking at the results, the man was instantly filled with fear. He wanted to call his mother, but no one answered. That night, with no money to continue treatment, the man could only drag his broken body back home. All that awaited him was a locked door. Back in his shabby room, he endured the pain alone. Lying on the bed, he recalled everything that happened after he returned home. At first, the family affection gave him a sense of belonging, but on the very first day he came back, he was framed by the adopted son for stealing. No matter how he tried to explain, no one was willing to believe him. He was even beaten and scolded by his father. Back then, he was just like he was now, covered in injuries. Thinking of his father, he called him and told him about his illness. What he received was only blame. His father said he was pretending to be sick just to get more living expenses. The man found it absurd, because from the day he returned home, he had never received any living expenses at all. Staring at the disconnected call, the man was finally completely disappointed in his family. Feeling his body temperature keep dropping, he forced himself to move, relying only on willpower to crawl outside the villa. He wanted to beg them to take him to the hospital, but no one responded. When he heard his mother's refusal once again, he knew he had been abandoned. With his last bit of strength, he crawled